In this cohort, every single person was not meeting sufficiency for not just one, but usually 3 or more essential nutrients, right? I don't think people even recognize the importance of that. Like, you know, you're not getting enough maybe of 1 or 2 things, yeah, but they're essential, right? We need to take them in for the body to function correctly. And what we often find is that, and this is similar to what Sean has observed in athletes, what we often find is that people will perform well despite a poor diet. Right? I used to tell it to my athletes up at this part of the way when I used to live in Canada. I worked with high school and college athletes in Canada and the States. And I'd often say to them, you can perform despite a poor diet, but maybe you can't do it for as long as you otherwise would. Right? Your longevity in the sport may not be as good. We typically find that those athletes who have those long careers, they make a commitment to being baseline healthier. They take care of all those factors that improve their resilience over time. And I think what COVID really showed us was that people who were ostensibly healthy were getting nailed by this condition. And maybe, my hypothesis at least, which we need to go on and do more study in, was that this was linked to nutrient insufficiencies. So there are just a couple of examples. This first one was a published case study. And the only reason we published case studies rather than doing an RCT is we were temporarily limited. We didn't have the time necessarily to get ethics approval, conduct the RCT, and also help these people in the way that we wanted to straight away. So we used it as a case sort of series instead. But this is a really good example because this woman was eating ostensibly pretty well, was young, fit, healthy. But you look at where at baseline she wasn't meeting sufficiency. It's basically everything, right? So she's under eating as well, which is a big part of it. But at follow-up, obviously things have improved a lot, and this person improved extremely rapidly when we look at the normal time course of long COVID.